Oh, look, we have cloaking for Sundays in test server. Sweet! So, after some rather extensive testing, I came to some conclusions. First off, is current version of cloaking good? Yes, but only good for small squad or group fights. See, every time you damage this Sunday, it drops its cloak for 4 seconds, and once you hit it with EMP, it drops it for more than 10. So in big battles, when you get hit constantly, this cloak is definitely useless, so better just get protective shield instead. So basically this cloaking ability makes a big bubble around the Sunday where inside people get forced to cloak, or basically have this cloak on them, like infiltrators usually does. Which means that once you start moving more or faster, you are more visible, even from outside. And as for the visibility, in 50-meter range you'll see it rather clearly, but everything after that just seems like a big blur. Now compared to Planetside 1's cloaking Sunday, Planetside 2 one is rather bad. Because in Planetside 1, of course you had this bubble around you, but people faded out or in, depending on, of course, if they are inside the bubble or not, or how far you are inside the bubble's borders. And of course, while you were inside, you could see everyone just fine. The Sunday, your teammates or enemies, you know, everyone just fine, and of course outside world as well. But when you're trying to see everyone from outside in, now then everyone looked simply cloaked, or of course invisible. Now in test server, when you are cloaked inside the bubble and you try to shoot or use any deployable item, you'll be forced to uncloak for a couple of seconds and then the cloaking mechanism will set in again. And probably the biggest gripe I have about this Sunday cloaking on test server is that whenever somebody exits the cloak or enters the cloak, it makes sound. No matter what class, it simply makes sound, therefore making this stealth sort of useless. Now, interesting thing happened when I tried to deploy AP mines inside the bubble itself. They didn't work on any enemy, even if they were uncloaked. So that's kinda fucked up. Another fucked up thing happened when I picked up any vehicle lock-on launcher. Even though Sundays were cloaked, you could still lock on them. So that needs a fix. Now, to be honest, I would like to see this Sunday cloaking to be more like in Planetside 1, where your cloaking bubble was more like a two-way mirror. Besides, that would work even better with less, effort. At least I think. But all that aside, what this cloak would be amazing at is surprise AV or AA nests on hilltops or wherever, since after all, maxes can be cloaked. Oh, and as for cost, this current version of cloaking actually costs 1500 certs. And now that's the priciest upgrade, at least in one purchase, in the whole game. But if they would make this cloak like in Planetside 1, I would be even willing to pay 2000 certs for it, just because it's amazing. But in current version, I don't see it pass even 200 cert mark.